Next stop, 22nd Street. Caltrain is a proof of payment system. Please have your Clipper card, mobile phone, or ticket ready for inspection. Customers without a valid fare will receive a notice of violation. Thank you for your cooperation. In the event of an emergency, please stay seated and listen carefully to the instructions from the train crew or emergency responders. If you are instructed to use an emergency exit, use caution and walk to the side of the tracks at least 15 feet from the closest rail. Next stop, South San Francisco. Caution! The doors are about to close. For your safety, please stay clear of the doors and hold on. Next stop, Sunnyvale. Caltrain is a proof of payment system. Please have your Clipper card, mobile phone, or ticket ready for inspection. Customers without a valid fare will receive a notice of violation. Thank you for your cooperation. Now approaching. San Jose Diridon, your connection to ACE, Capital Corridor, and VTA. Connection to VTA, ACE, Capital Corridor, and San Jose Mineta International Airport. Approaching San Francisco, this is the final stop for this train. Please be prepared to exit when the train comes to a complete stop and the doors open. Check around your seat and the overhead luggage rack for your personal belongings and dispose of all trash. Watch your step when leaving the train, and on behalf of our entire crew, thank you for choosing Caltrain.